little mama, don't walk away. You're headed the wrong direction. The High Tea Boys podcast is this way, and I am hard as hell.
What is Fishtank? Can you explain to me what Fishtank is?
So it's like
Is it anything like Nemo? It's like that little fish that's stuck in the
Might play
tank with
through the
Willem
speakers.
Dafoe, with the little tiny Irish guy with the big dick.
Yes.
wait.
Is
was
Willem
there-
Dafoe Irish or is he Welsh or some
Are
type?
you getting the lighthouse confused with? Finding
Yeah,
Nemo?
yeah, I am.
That part in Finding Nemo when he fucks a mermaid.
That part where they're talking about pooping and farting or something, and Nemo, and there's that.
Such a classic scene.
the
Just
dumb
dudes being
bitch.
dudes.
There's the fucking dumb bitch that likes to shake the bag. Is that in the lighthouse?
Okay, so no, but do you really need me to explain Fish Tank to you?
I don't understand Fishtank. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's
Okay.
something with cameras.
Okay, so what would you say if I told you could gather together 8 retards, put them in a house for 6 weeks?
What kind of retards are we talking about?
What kind would you like? Because I'm
Like
telling
Skittles, those type?
you, they haven't had a full-on like Skittle retard yet, or guy with Down syndrome, but like people with the physiognomy of people with Down syndrome, they have had. So, are you just looking at pictures of actual fish tanks?
What about shit tanks? Can you look up
I like
those
this.
too?
Don't, RJ, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Skittles licking. Okay.
Hey,
well,
don't let RJ and I get you off topic. This
No,
is
okay.
your episodes.
I'm not even
Folks
gonna look
out
at the
there,
screen.
if you're interested in fish tank, he's the expert on tanks of fish.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm the expert. I have watched 4 seasons and Blood Games. I didn't watch the Bitch Corral or whatever the hell they called the. They called it Bitch Tank.
Bitch.
It was in between seasons. They just had.
You were on that one.
I was not on that one. I would probably apply to be on the show. I don't know if I got what it takes to be like entertaining, but
What about dick tank?
wouldn't mind going. Is that an option? That is something that they made recently?
Dick tank. Okay.
Yeah, I'd throw my hat in the ring. You know? Okay, so Fish Tank. 8 retards in a house, 6 weeks, and they have challenges. But, think of like Big Brother, because the house is wired with cameras. They're streaming 24/7 for those 6 weeks. And everywhere except for the bathrooms. Except for one season, they did have cameras in the bathrooms. And then I don't know what happened with that.
You know what you could look up for fish tank, RJ? Devin's mom.
That's not helpful when I'm trying to explain what Fish Tank is.
Because I call her my little fish tank. Okay. she be looking for a new guppy from time to time.
It's not helping. I'm trying to explain what Fish Tank actually is.
Yeah, I got a little sunken treasure in there, if you know what I mean.
I call it Pussy Davy Jones Locker. So
Fish are friend, not food.
fish in this case are food and not friends, but sometimes they try to become friends. So
Wait, hold on. Go to the
Okay.
picture of the shark, RJ. Go get a sushi. Go back.
he's thinking of fish.
Go to
Yeah.
Bruce. Go to Bruce the shark.
Shark.
Scroll up. Scroll up here, big guy.
Shark.
There it is. Now, is this Sam Hyde?
Honestly, yes.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm understanding a little bit more.
this is
Yeah,
Devin.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Devin.
Okay, who else is
Right there. So Sam Hyde.
okay?
Other people with
Sam
him.
Hyde, the hammerhead is Jet Neptune.
And this is all in the house.
Yeah, that's the one on the right is Ben. Definitely. So you got these
That's
producers living in the basement.
Watching from the house.
Yeah, you're the beluga from Finding
Yeah, do you know what that
Dory.
is, Devin?
No, I can't see it because I choose not to look. So you got the producers living in the basement coming up with these challenges. The other aspect is on the website, where RJ, if you go to the website, you're going to have to mute it because it'll play.
I don't know how to mute this.
There's probably a mute button somewhere. Shh. So you can see this chat on the right. This is all live right now. So this is just all insane schizophrenic nonsense for the most part. But you can type in a message and it'll play it on the speaker. inside whatever room you choose, and you could change the voice. They have different AI voices. Lots of them are just like black guys and black ladies.
I'm assuming it costs money for people to do that.
Yeah, it does cost a lot of money, and I don't know how these people have so much money, but I think it's like $25 per TTS, which is text to speech. So you can say whatever you want.
Tiny titty
And-
sucks. TTS.
That's,
I have to pay for that.
I gotta pay $25 for my tiny titty suck.
I'm just trying to get my tiny titties.
I'm just trying to go down to the washy to get my tiny titty sucked.
Now, this is a perfect message for TTS. This is something that they would broadcast in the room. Somebody would pay $20 to just say, I need my tiny titties sucked in a crazy homeless guy voice or something.
Okay.
Well, it says down here /poop/pee/fart/scream.
Exactly.
This makes up, and it makes those noises. I think, right?
It
Or
does,
something?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can pay for that and send them a voice message. A lot of times what happens is these fish in the tank decide to talk about all of their traumas in their life. And what these psychopaths do on the website is they dox the people based on the information the fish give them.
Oh, it's a game.
It's a game. It's a mental game, which is, for me, the most fun part of Fishtank is watching them get fucked with and revealing way too much about themselves so the chat can really use it against them.
It's a game.
It's, but it's a game.
It's a lace.
It's a game. So that's one aspect of it. You can buy them toys, which are basically just plushies, and that's for all the Sims out there.
The chat is Jigsaw.
Chat is Jigsaw.
Okay.
Yeah. Or I would say Sam Hyde is Jigsaw, but the chat is like all of the people after Jigsaw died that like continued his legacy. So it's really in their hands now. So all these 8 people, they can be taken out of the house in different ways. They can leave voluntarily. They can lose one of the elimination challenges, or they can't really be voted out, but if you were like lowest in the rankings, you can be at the bottom of the list, like easiest to eliminate, basically.
Now, these feeds here, do they show nudity?
Yes.
Oh,
If it
they show
happens.
tits and stuff?
If it happens, yes.
Oh,
And it has
yeah.
happened before. So that's the other thing. A lot of these people that go on, mostly the girls, have, in some cases it's the guys, but they have a history of doing porn or cam girl shit, as we will find out when we do our introductions.
I love that. I have a history of doing porn.
Yeah, I got a real bad history of just jacking off on camera. Yep.
I have a history of gay sex porn.
Yeah. Not full penetration, but, you know,
I have a history of bottoming,
over the pants stuff.
as one does throughout their 20s. You know,
Yes, I've made
COVID-19
some money.
COVID-19 made me a bottom for a period of time.
It was pretty profitable back in 2019, but these days. So you want to go to my Reddit with the introductions, and we'll get into the actual the characters from this season. So go down.
Wait, so this is the 4th season of this, correct?
Keep going down. Yes.
Okay, so the first season,
Down. Up.
the
The one that says Fish Tank intros.
the first season, did anyone know what they were signing up for?
Good question. No.
Okay.
So first
Second
season,
season, does that change?
it changed a little bit,
Okay.
but they weren't fully aware how many of the contestants were actually into Fish Tank. Some of them were kind of like faking their like their interviews.
Oh yeah, I love Sam Hyde.
No, the other way around. They're like, no, I don't know who he is. Because he also plays a character named Jason Goldstriker in season 1. And then season 2, he made them call him the Judge, which was, I'm guessing, modeled after the judge from Blood Meridian.
Yeah.
But he was a Southern guy, so he had to be called the Judge. This is Jason Goldstriker, blue suit. He's a Hollywood executive. That's a successful reality TV show producer.
Jason
So
Fudgebacker.
that was yes, Jason Fudgebacker. He was the first season. not a lot of people knew who he was. Some people kind of figured it out, and nobody knew what the show was going to be, including the people that were watching it.
Does Sam Hyde have sex?
Okay,
That's an honest question though. Like, does
I know.
he have sex with women?
Okay,
And who are these women?
I don't really want to do this in this video.
I bet he probably gets some good man ass.
Okay, I don't want to do this in this video, but you're kind of forcing my hand. RJ, will you type in Sam Hyde Markey?
Marky.
So,
Is it good vibrations
RKY.
here? It's just a good vibration. Dun, dun, dun.
So go to all. Actually,
Here,
here, go to the fourth picture.
I've got a tiny penis. Dun, 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 dun.
So this is the thing that goes around a lot. A lot of Sam Hyde's fans despise him because this girl is apparently, I don't know about the time of this picture, but she's 16.
Oh,
And there's a lot of accusations placed upon him for
Sam
this whole
be
thing.
hiding some stuff.
Yeah,
huh?
there's a lot more stuff you can dig up about it too. That is that I guess they try to bury. I don't know the whole story behind it.
Yeah, they were trying to out my pedophilia, so I just started saying the N-word harder.
Honestly, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, kind of a little bit. Like, there's a bunch of leaked messages from this, but
Yeah.
the only credible source is this, like, schizophrenic, bipolar lady that is on a bunch of drugs and lives in Germany now. So,
And we don't believe women.
traditionally, no, we don't believe women.
Correct.
Yeah, that's one of the central tenets of
The
this
thing that
podcast
sucks
is we
is
don't
that-
believe women.
He also looks like a pedophile. Nothing
Yeah, the
against Sam
glasses.
Hyde. I mean,
Yeah.
but like he just looks like one.
Well, especially back then, before the TRT.
Yeah. Before his head get too big.
Like, I would say now when his head got big, like that picture, I think he looks more child molester, which is still a pedophile.
Oh, he went from hebephile to pedophile.
I think just child molester, like straight up molester, you know, like van molester, not date rapist. But he does really lean into that look a little bit.
He just looks like a softball dad to me.
So, yeah, child molester.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so where were we leaving off with Fishtank? You were asking about the season 1.
You never answered if he has sex, other than he's a pedophile. That's
Oh,
how
yeah, no.
That's how you answered that.
That's the only thing we know about him is that he has sex with children, supposedly, according to the internet. Yeah. So a lot of his fan base really hates him. Like a lot of the comments in the Fishtank chat are just talking about Marky.
Huh.
So a lot of people do that in the Reddits and stuff.
Is Marky alive? She dead?
Nobody's heard from her, so nobody knows. So
Real
yeah.
Scientologist move there, huh?
Well, and here's the other thing, which is kind of throws a wrench in the gears.
bases, I get it.
Is the age of consent in the state that he's in is 16.
And what
And she
state's
was
that?
16. Rhode Island.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So gross and crazy. Illegal? Question mark?
Me, myself, and she's 16? That movie takes place in Rhode Island. Not a big deal, okay? That's
It does. Yeah, no, it does. He's a Rhode Island
pretty
state
good
trooper,
deep
yeah.
cut there. You
That
guys
was
will get it
good.
later.
Yeah. Me, myself, and a 16-year-old? So, yeah, season 1, they didn't know. I don't know if Sam Hyde has sex. I don't know how that works.
He's got to pay for it, right?
Probably.
Like, no one's having sex with him.
Oh, no, people will.
There are some crazy people.
100%.
But he can't
Like
risk
anybody on
that.
that, anybody on that show.
No, he's a cult leader. He's for sure 100% like
I
a
would
cult
not
leader.
risk
type.
that.
Well, you haven't watched enough of his stuff. Then
You
you'll-
haven't watched Fishtank.
Yeah. Then you're going to move to Rhode Island and try to suck his dick. You watch World Peace season 1, you're going to suck his dick off his body. Yeah. But yeah, season 1, nobody knew about it. Nobody knew what it was. It seemed during the filming of it that production didn't even have a full plan of what they were going to do. Like, a lot of the stuff is just made up on the fly. Like, RJ, click on the director cam right now. So they're doing a cell challenge right
I
now.
might play.
That's fine. Just find the speaker button. Just continue as guest. Oh, it's not going to let you do it. So they're doing a cell challenge right now, and what the cell challenges are is they have to stay in this room for however long the producers deem fit. Last I checked, they were in there for like 2.5 hours in these white costumes, and they've just been like screaming really loud and throwing balls in the air.
What kind of balls?
So it's more like little play place balls. So the whole room should be filled with balls by now. So it's kind of a slow burn thing. I don't like watching the cell challenges, but some people freak out about it. I think the season 1 cell challenge, there was 2 girls in the very end, Letty and Josie, and they had to be in there for like 12 hours or something, and everybody was going crazy.
And a ball pit?
No, they did something else. I think they filled the house with sand at that point. They brought in like a dump truck full of sand and just started filling up the house with it.
Huh. Does someone win?
Yeah, Josie won season 1.
What'd she get?
Supposedly $50,000. That's Josie. $50,000. She now works with Sam Hyde. I think she's working on the Fishtank Productions. Mm-hmm. And she started streaming on her own, doing her own shit. Basically, this is just a jumping off point for people doing really niche streams, which I'm not into and I don't understand.
But I'd like to do one day. I'd like to do a really niche stream where we look up cool stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I kind of understand streams, I guess.
I can get that as a shirt. That'd
like
be sick.
We should just start streaming. Like, we never edit this shit anyways. We're just doing this live.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Fuck, why don't we become streamers and go on Fishtank?
Devin, I want the shirt.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
They should make that
Metal
new
Gear
shirt.
Solid fan.
Yeah. But yeah, so season 1, Josie won. Letty, who's right there, she was the runner-up. She's done a lot of stuff with Fishtank since then. So they kind of get some sort of career from that. Hey, Crumb Boys. What the hell?
Because they've done the Fish Tank.
I know, that's crazy. They're popping up. Hey, shout out Crumb Boys.
Shout out the Clone Boys.
Oh, and there's Alex. So, yeah, they get $50,000 for the grand prize. They collect fish bucks during the season that they can exchange for, I think, $1,000 a piece. And that's about it. It's basically just like a mediocre yearly salary. Mm-hmm. You know? Cool. But they get it in, a month and a half if they win. Season 2 was in a different house. Season 3 was in like a mansion, which they ended up moving to another house, and then they went on a road trip from Rhode Island to Las Vegas in an RV and streamed the whole time.
Oh, that's fun.
And now season 4, they're back in the original house from season 1 because they finally fixed it up. So it's kind of a throwback this season.
It took them so long because they messed up the house.
Yeah, see if you can find the season 1 house aftermath.
Do people know where this house is?
Yeah, I could send you the address right now. It's pretty like public stuff.
So people could just go there if they wanted to.
Well, what happened is there were people that went there from what I heard, but mostly what happened is season 1 got swatted, so people called the SWAT team in saying there were hostages in there. And the SWAT team showed up. That was pretty cool.
I like that.
Season 2, people found the house again and swatted it once again.
Hell yeah.
So that's happened twice now. I don't think the season 3 house got swatted. No, that's Iran right now. It's not. Yeah, but the house got pretty fucked up towards the end of the 6 weeks. They just start like punching holes in walls and shit. Mm-hmm. Okay, season 3, what they did was instead of calling it Fishtank on the applications, what they called it was Famous House. So people that were applying for a show called Famous House. Now, one of the guys, who's that guy on the right, Bert, from season 3, assumed that he was going on a gay dating show. And nobody told him otherwise. So he shows up into a house with 7 other people, men and women, who all think that they're there to be the next famous TLC star or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he thinks it's a gay dating show. And he's acting very gay. He's acting himself.
He does. He legitimately does?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they invented a term for what he did a lot in the house, which is called birding off, which is just going to your room to randomly jack off, knowing that you're on camera. Mm-hmm. He's
Does
pretty
he
cool.
have a hog? Do people?
I don't know if we ever see it because he does it under blankets.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of just talks about it a lot.
Did he put his whole? Does he put his whole body under the blanket or just his lower half?
RJ, type in birding off.
Does he go like camping style in there? Pitch a little tent for yourself,
or BER?
BUR, yeah.
maybe get some nudie mags in your tent. You know,
He, I think, just goes off of memory. Oh, there we go. First picture. Oh yeah, Binks walked in on him. So that's how he burts off usually.
is that just shit on the ground?
No, that's
just
a bear skin road.
diarrhea. Okay.
That's, no, but that's not something that's something that would happen on Fishtank. It's a big pile of diarrhea. They did I think a vomit challenge once where they just had to like puke on a tarp. But yeah, so the challenges are kind of different, and it seems like they're made up on the spot every time.
So where's this guy now?
Bert?
Yeah.
Well,
He's a streamer now.
He's streaming Fishtank.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So, okay. So, season 3, Bert won. He went all the way to Vegas, and it just ended up winning the season. The grand prize was $50,000. They presented him with a check for, I think, like $100 as the winner, and then said, "It says in the contract that we can change the prize amount at any time," and you signed it. So they paid him $100. Paid him a
Nice.
big check, and I think they left him in the desert in Vegas,
Cool.
from what I remember. And everybody kind of thought it was like a bit that they were doing for the show, but he still has not gotten paid.
Hell
He just
yeah.
got the $100, which I think, for me, makes the bit even better.
Yeah.
That he's legitimately not getting paid. So this season, Sam Hyde announced that if Asmongold, the streamer, streams Fishtank for an entire day on his stream, that they'll pay Bert the $50,000. Now, Bert's been streaming Fishtank because he's invested in it. Mm-hmm. He might come back. So, yeah, so the contestants can come back also. They have these things called freeloaders, which are people that aren't eligible for the grand prize but can show up and hang out with the fish, or you can fuck with them to try to like get them to leave the house, you know, depending on what you want to do. Most of the time it's just annoying people. Like I think they had a Satanist bisexual lady last time that just annoyed the fuck out of everybody. But yeah, RJ, will you go to the Reddit of the intros? I think we're ready for these intros.
Click it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not safe for work, but yeah. So these are the new contestants this season.
Daniel.
In order that they showed up. Some of them aren't there anymore. It's been, I think, like 2 weeks now.
I think 9, 10. I think they're on their 9th or 10th day today.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, first one is Daniel. I don't think you see the drawing of him, but can you see him in the background, Mike?
Oh yeah, I can see him now.
Okay, we'll see him a little bit better. But do you see the green around his waist?
Oh yeah. Does he have a cool sash?
He might. Okay, RJ, go to the next picture. 'Cause they did this new thing for the intros this season.
Oh.
They did some little facts about him.
Oh, is he a big Zorro fan?
I'm so glad you got that so quickly.
Of course.
He's
Who
doing
do you
Zorro
think the
cosplay.
fuck you're talking
Yes.
to, bro?
Yep, he's doing Zorro cosplay. First fact, discerning taste in anime.
That's true.
He's talked about it quite a bit. He was very defensive of Neon Genesis Evangelion. Or Evangelion. I don't know how to say it.
That's Evangelion. These pieces of shit. Anyone out there who's younger than me saying Evangelion, fuck you.
Well,
Can I make this bigger?
Well,
If I click on it.
yeah, you can click on it.
Can make my dick bigger.
There we go.
There's the full.
RJ, will you go to the next one? So proud of himself for no longer having temper tantrums.
Oh,
This is
mean-
basically Mike.
Yeah, it's good for you, brother. I get it.
So we will be picking which one of
I
these
don't
we
need a
are
binky
at the end, by the way.
anymore. I threw out my passy last year.
that is the vibe.
This
of him.
photo of him is fantastic.
It's very good. Yeah. Yeah, go to the next one. Looks up to his brother.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a nice
Yeah.
little thing.
Me
He
too.
hasn't brought that up at all.
I look up to my brother too because he's dead.
Because I have no choice. This might be Mike. Very autistic.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yes.
100%.
All right, next one.
Very futuristic.
Speech impediment. Now, this is why he
Okay.
can't say Evangelion.
Yes, he has a little lisp.
Yeah, because I don't know.
F's like that? What type of lisp?
It's more of a like you don't even understand Neon Justice Evangelion.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he's got that kind of impediment.
I get
So,
it, brother. I was in speech
where-
therapy for 5 years when I was a kid.
Okay, this is you.
This is Mike.
We have another contender for who Mike might be.
Yep.
So
Oh, okay.
we'll be getting to him, but and you can pick a mixture of two of these characters, but I got a strong feeling Daniel is your guy. Go to the next one. We might be moving on.
Ooh.
Easily flustered.
Yeah.
How does that register with you, Mike? And now this kid is 23, I think.
Now, how has he gotten over his temper tantrums, but he's easily flustered?
Well, it's because
He's
he's been
losing
working
me
on
now.
himself.
He's losing me now.
I think he is thinking hopefully that he is over his temper
Fingers
tantrums.
crossed.
And we haven't seen too much, to be honest,
Nah,
of his
he's-
temper
No,
tantrums.
we'll get into it, I'm sure.
We've seen some stuff, but I think he could really freak out
Yeah.
given the chance. So these intros, all these things that you read, this is like, yes, this is a perfect fish tank contestant. This is what we're looking for.
These are the bullet points of
Yep.
why they should be here.
Yeah, mostly. Some of them are just kind of random facts. Go to the next one.
Easily buster.
I bust easily. That's one of my fun
bust
facts.
easily in her.
Yeah. So this is the next one, Ellie,
Ellie. Okay.
who is 18. I don't think it says any of this, but I'll give you a little bit of background. She's 18.
RJ, it's pretty odd that that's the first thing Devin says, huh?
Well, because this is an interesting
No,
fact.
me and RJ are having a conversation right now.
Yeah.
Pretty odd that the first thing Devin brings up about her is that her legal age.
She's legal.
He was burking. Well, what's the
I'm
terminology?
not birding off to Ellie.
He's
No, I'm not. Not birding off to an
She's 18.
18-year-old
It's okay.
Vietnamese.
It's not Rhode Island. She's not 16.
Yeah. It's not how age of consent works.
I'm not birding,
So-
I'm burping. Okay, I'm burping off to Ellie.
Yeah, I'm doing
Burping off.
burpees while I'm burking off in my Birkenstocks.
Why is it so hard for you to say birding off? You know his name.
Birding off.
I like the idea of Devin doing burpees, and every time he goes to the ground, there's a little hole that he puts his dick into.
That would motivate me to do burpees. I'd be so fucking jacked. I'd have an 8-pack. That'd be crazy. Damn, I gotta invent something like that.
Okay, she's 18.
Oh yeah, so yeah, she's 18, which makes her
Legal.
makes her legally allowed to be on the show. So they found out during the first confessional that she is still in high school, and I think has to go back for one more year. So there's also a chance that she is
so
just
she-
lying about her age.
She's your type. Getting held
Anyways,
back.
move on to go to the next fact.
I like a bitch who gets held back. Great.
So, yeah. I like those retarded types. Yeah. Replace the dropout last minute. All right, next.
Wonder who the dropout was.
Favorite video, whitest kids you know, grapist. I don't remember that one.
So
but-
she's definitely older then.
well, okay. She might be a plant. So
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
no
know if they
way.
have-
No one who's 18 knows whitest kids you know.
well,
Kids
she,
these days.
No.
She could be lying about everything
Yeah.
to gain favor in the house, because also in her confessional,
True.
she said that her dream is to become a right-wing grifter. Like in those words, like she just wants to con right-wing people by being a Vietnamese girl that says racist stuff. Pretty cool. But also, she could just be lying about everything. All right, next slide.
Is she even Asian?
She's definitely Asian. We'll see a close up, but she's definitely Asian.
Definitely Asian.
Definitely Asian. Yeah, definitely slanty eyes. Yeah, definitely almond shaped slanty eyes. Yeah,
Definitely yellow. Definitely yellow.
Yep, definitely yellow. Yep, definitely kook. Yep. So she's also epic and random. All right, next. Loves to play with yo-yo.
Yo-yos.
That has come into play, and she is quite good with the yo-yo.
I've never seen that.
So she's definitely Asian then.
Definitely Asian. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely yo-yo Asian. Yep, yo-yo Asian.
Yep.
Definitely Asian.
Definitely Asian. Yep. All right, next slide. Can unleash primal beast of Asian ancestors.
Ooh,
Pretty cool.
Mulan type, huh? Hell
Yeah. So she hasn't
Not
done
really
much
Asian,
yet. She hasn't done much yet. All right, next slide. Mother is a homeless meth head.
Penis
To make you come. Yeah, mother is a homeless meth head that hasn't come into play at all. So.
Asian meth head, you say?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, she's Vietnamese and Korean.
I
And
know,
think
but meth head?
Vietnamese pretty ripe for meth use.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a homeless Asian guy?
No, they're a rare breed.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I see one. There's one in South Sac that I see all the time, and he's definitely Vietnamese.
Yeah.
I was trained by my dad to spot them out. I know he's Vietnamese.
Look at the Charlie there, son.
Yeah, don't trust that one.
I've got a similar question for you. Okay, so I know the inverse of this is very obvious, but have you ever in public, you guys have seen other men's penises in public, right? Not in a gay way, but just like
Yes.
you've seen another man's cock in public, right?
Been in locker rooms and they're just like literally, I'm fully naked as I come in and I'm like, fuck, okay.
I've seen it in my peripherals in like locker rooms, but never like at the urinal.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
He
To me.
jerks off.
It's crazy to me that people say that they see other dicks at the urinals. You know, like it's so easy to not see other dicks,
Yeah.
right?
I agree.
I mean, it's hard for me not to see my own, you know what I mean?
Okay. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah. High five.
But, okay, you've seen other penises in public, right?
I guess in like locker rooms.
Yeah, do you remember the last time you saw a dick? Was it recent? In the last year, have you seen a penis
Year
that's
and a
not
half, so like
yours?
2 years.
In the last 2 years, you've seen a dick that wasn't yours. Or what about you, RJ?
Well, I mean, I go to the gym, so I see dicks.
So
all the
daily,
time.
daily.
Just for that. Yeah. He stopped working out.
Yeah, because I was like, that's too much dick.
He's gaining so much weight because he's fascinated with the dicks in the locker
Definitely a
room.
dick.
was like-
Definitely a dick.
Definitely another dick. Definitely low
Can't
hanger.
go. There's too many dicks. Gotta sit at home and eat pizza.
Yep.
Now, the question is, my question for you is, have you ever seen another man's penis in public that's smaller than your own?
Oh yeah, every time.
Yeah, they're Asian.
So you go to an Asian gym.
No, there just happens to be there, and I'm like, haha. Oh.
Yeah,
You have like
that's why RJ goes to the gym.
yeah. You have predator vision for Asian penises?
Yeah, I have to be superior somehow.
Asian penis spotted. Not a threat.
RJ hangs outside of the locker room waiting for Asians to walk in there. Like, all right, it's my time.
He's reading a newspaper with eye holes cut out. Ooh, the slanty
Ba-dum,
eye holes cut
ba-dum.
out. Two slits in a piece of paper.
But Mike, did you know that an average Filipino size is 4.27 inches?
And that makes you feel sad, doesn't it? Because it's bigger than
Not saying anything about that. Just saying the average size is 4.27
Is that
inches.
is that real?
Yeah. You
Hard.
know that?
4.27.
Well,
a
hard.
penis. Yeah.
Yeah, they always measure hard, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I heard this that your
Don't talk
That they
about my
measure-
penis that way.
I heard this.
I heard this.
I heard this about your penis.
Have you seen it? Have you heard about RJ's penis? No, I heard that they
Have you heard about
stretch out
Filipino penises?
4.2 inches.
What's the deal with Filipinos' penises?
Why are they so big? All these Filipinos are getting the biggest dicks. No, I heard that they stretch out your dick to measure it for length. Like instead of getting hard, they measure they stretch it as hard as they can.
Which is bullshit. You gotta let me get hard, baby.
Yeah.
You gotta let me edge for 48 hours before you're measuring me.
You got to
Okay.
see me at full mass, brother.
Yeah.
You can't be stretching that shit out.
How far can? I'm curious. I want to.
Don't, RJ, pull your pants up.
Do you think I can take the wall from here?
RJ, no,
I'm
no,
only
no.
like a foot away.
RJ, no, we're doing a fish tank stream. No.
It definitely
not
got
the
to touch. Definitely gonna touch.
Definitely going to stretch my penis.
Now, when's the last
Okay.
time you saw a dick that was bigger than yours?
Oh, that's normal. I go to the gym a lot.
I haven't seen many. I could probably count on one hand the amount of dicks that I've seen in real life.
Really?
Yeah.
You need to
Well,
get
besides
out
the guy
there,
that
man.
molested me.
You need to
That's the
stop.
man in his van.
You need to get your eyes checked or something.
He's
do
pretty blind with
I
his
do take my
glasses.
glasses off in the locker room.
There's just dongs everywhere, and you don't see them. You're just Mr. Magooing your way through dongs.
Blindfold on.
oh,
Excuse me.
Oh, that was
Pardon me.
weird.
Oh,
I must have fell on a
Who's the chick
sandwich.
that always?
this locker room's so crowded.
Who's the chick that always loses her glasses on Scooby Doo?
Velma?
That's Devin. He's like crawling around, just
On
getting
his
hit in
hands
the
and
face
knees.
by dicks, and he just like, "Where's my glasses?
Not the first time I've been
Where's
compared
my
to Velma.
glasses?"
Because your tits.
Yeah.
It's not going to make
Because your
sense,
big,
but-
juicy librarian tits.
No. People think she has red hair. She doesn't.
Well, no, that's Daphne.
Yeah,
I know.
Daphne has the red
People
hair.
called me Velma before. Maybe it is because I'm retarded and I have
Yeah,
glasses.
and fat.
Yeah, probably that too. All right.
And
on to
instead
the
of
next fish.
jinkies, you say Twinkies.
Yeah, no, I say the
yeah.
N-word. Oh, that's
Yeah.
Velma at it again. Oh, yeah. So our next fish is
It
Freddy.
wasn't the swamp monster. It was the boop. Velma every time.
Velma, stop. It's never that. Well, okay, this guy happens to be black, but you don't need to use that word.
If you look at the statistics, it's most likely going to be them, okay?
13% of the population is responsible for 51% of the violent crime. All right, so our next fish is Freddy.
Friday.
Now, Freddy's an interesting guy. I don't know if his facts are as interesting as he is, but
Freddy got fished.
Freddy got fished. He did, yes. Freddy done fished himself. All right, next slide, RJ. Locally hated.
This makes sense.
Yep.
And wait. Oh,
And
wait.
loud. I don't know if I
Next
included
one.
the next one, but yes, locally hated and loud.
Is this
Yeah.
Devin? Is this Devin on a fish tank?
We'll get into who we think this is after the descriptions.
Yeah.
Ready for the next one?
Yep. Extrovert has seen a ghost.
Yeah,
spooky
it's
ghost.
Devin.
I mean, it is looking quite Devin-like, but there's another guy that this reminds us of. Go to the next one. Previously featured on 90 Day Fiance.
What's that? With men.
With men, I might have messed up the slides a little bit. Go to the next one. Popular with
Oh.
women. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Like me.
Yeah,
Kind of.
you are definitely you're not a threat to women. Therefore, very popular.
Popular friend for women. Yes. So Freddy is basically our friend. He's a cool version of our friend Christian.
No,
100%.
There's no way.
It
It
is.
doesn't exist.
I didn't think it did until I saw Freddy.
Yeah. There's some similarities.
Until I met Freddie, and he talked about his love of NoFX and his band that basically sounds like The Strokes and is basically just a blackout drunk.
And then gets angry.
Yeah, and I don't know. He just has a way. He's basically Christian. He's 100% Christian, but a cool version.
Christian,
yeah, go to-
popular with women. You know, our friend Christian.
I mean, not traditional women. He's popular with a certain type of woman, I would say. I was surprised at the amount of
Tail.
women he was popular with. So go to the next one. Angelina.
Ooh, she hot?
See some.
What's she
no
got
comments?
working there, huh?
Oh no, there's no more. No, there's
No
more.
more? No.
Back out of this.
What the fuck is
Get outta here.
Is this your setup?
You fuck this up.
Miscellaneous?
Go to that. Okay, so that's REA. Yeah. Okay, so we're missing some here, which is crazy. But there are three other ones.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We got REA. who is a Jewish autistic man. RJ, will you just Google REA Fishtank? Who sounds quite a bit like RJ.
Mm-hmm. Sure does, RJ.
I'll spell it, but no, it's ARYEH. So this guy, interesting way to correct your spelling there. All right. You go to the images. So this man,
the grooves.
We need to see the grooves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, the ridges, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So he has grooves. He's very autistic.
You know who he looks like? RJ, RJ, I'm going to give you a task here. Can you go ahead and Google for me Jewish husband Sex in the City for me?
Oh.
I forgot what this... He's a lawyer, of course.
I mean, Jewish husband Sex in the City, that's going to be so many.
There he is.
Yes.
He looks a lot like this guy, this actor.
Yeah, that's handsome REA.
Evan Handler.
So...
Wait, have you seen Bane, though?
You can type in R.E.A. Bane.
No, just Bane. Yeah, just get this in your head, right?
Okay.
You know Bane?
Mm-hmm.
I was
born in Tel Aviv. Molded by it.
Oh, Fishtank. I probably have to put that.
Yeah, so Arya is very... There we go. There we go. They got him a Bane mask. He is a very autistic man that is obsessed with musicals and cartoons.
My kind of guy. Okay.
He is constantly... If there's any downtime, sometimes he'll go to the confessional room by himself just to sing musicals that he knows, like entire songs.
Oh, yeah, he was on the treadmill one day, and he was just singing out a full song, soundtrack.
Yeah, but they do have a full gym in the garage too, like squat rack, bench, and treadmill, like kettlebells and stuff. Mm-hmm. So he's very autistic. He I
love how that says. If you go to the top, RJ, there's a picture that says Arya, a Jewish fish, joins the house.
Yes. 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 That is quite a theme because he is a Jewish man. And I think Arya means lion in Hebrew or whatever. Yeah, he loves musicals. He loves cartoons.
Arya, more like, am I gay?
I think he might be the straightest man
to
ever live. I have high hopes for Arya, personally.
He's turning you into a Zionist.
Well, I don't think he's particularly Zionist because he doesn't like to
look
talk
at him.
Politics. Yeah, he's pretty powerful. I think that he has the endurance to withstand anything, but he's too nice. And he also has this thing, I think, called dyskinesia, where and it's undiagnosed. He said he's been to many doctors to have them diagnose his dyskinesia.
That's when you lose your disc golf disc, right?
Yeah.
You can't find it.
Yes,
I got the dyskinesia out here.
Don't remind me. I just bought a disc yesterday. I bought a used disc and lost it the same day. It wasn't flying like it was supposed
damn
to.
dyskinesia's acting up again.
Oh no, I got the dyskinesia again. There's Sam Hyde feeling his ridges.
He's like the grooves.
He's got
the
some
grooves.
crazy grooves in there.
That's me with my own penis most days.
The grooves. It's so veiny.
Yeah, I admire my own dick, you know.
Yeah.
Most women, they say I got a monstrous dick, RJ. It's terrifying.
Yeah, monstrously small.
Monstrously small. Yeah, like one of the little Space Jam monsters before they turn into the big ones.
Everybody get up. It's time to suck dick. So we also have Rachel. Well, we have... we'll talk about Rachel first. Rachel is the most insane
Dating
person.
Ross. Mm-hmm.
She would love to date Ross. I could do a whole 2 hours just on Rachel. She's the most insane person I've ever seen. And if she is acting, she is better than what's that good actress's name? Meryl Streep.
Mm-hmm.
She is
Tom Cruise.
She's better. Yes, Rachel is very Tom Cruise coded. Yeah, she has a series of. That's a very flattering picture. Don't give her that much credit. She's a beast. She's a hog woman. She's a terrible person. She has a list of medical disorders. There we go.
We got a picture of Devin getting up from the floor.
That's Lena Dunham, if I've ever seen
No,
her.
that's you.
Oh, no. So there we go. That's Rachel. She is insane.
That's Devin when he's busting.
So
this is after he's busted.
That's after I
there's
busted,
Rachel.
baby.
Yeah. Hey
There's
guys,
Rachel.
you got milk and beans on you. What are you doing over there,
Yeah,
Devin?
she had a milk and beans incident.
Devin really likes
they
it when I
also-
shit on his head when he comes.
Not into Saudi shit play. Yeah, so she got a bunch of stuff poured on her because she was very loud and annoying. She had a habit of. She also brought in like 4 suitcases worth of stuff, a CPAP machine, all of her medications, and there's her screaming about something. Mm-hmm. Oh, we forgot to wrench too. She would just spend all of her time sitting in her room. She didn't want to do any of the challenges because she would complain about each one of them. And the production would really pretend to be her friends because she told them that she has ties to major TV networks somehow because her dad's a writer or something. Mm-hmm. And they were playing this game with her, basically, just kind of like feeding into her ego and like, no, Rachel, we don't want you to leave. We really want you on the show. And they would have like negotiations every night with her. She would sit in her pile of trash and just move around her trash. She would do this. She's on her bed all the time. There we go.
She doesn't move from the bed.
She just dumps out her suitcase and then goes through her things and then just kind of rummages around and puts them back in the suitcase.
This is what it looks like 24/7.
Yes, that was her room. She also had a bunch of pills that she brought with her, and she would regularly fall down and hit her head on the ground very hard. She would fall down. Yes, please.
She's a
find
student
Rachel
of
falling.
pratfalls, huh?
Oh, jeez, yeah, she is the best at
Can I do that
pratfalls. Now, just click the videos tab. But there's a
But it's all like YouTube, right?
yeah, that's fine. We can pay for that. Rachel fall.
YouTube.
This one?
Yeah, here we go.
That's loud. I didn't like that.
Well, Mike can't hear it.
Yeah, but it's super loud and long.
I know. But yeah, Rachel just falls a lot. She that was my favorite. I love that one.
Oh, damn. She hit her head hard.
Yes. So yeah, that's Rachel. She just falls a lot. She ended up leaving the show. Her husband, she was begging to bring her husband on. He's 500 pounds. He ended up showing up. Seems like a nice guy. But yeah, she is insane.
That guy bigger than her.
Yeah, there's her husband.
Imagine.
Bigger
Imagine
than that beast.
they're just fucking.
Did you see the make out here?
His penis
that was-
is too small.
And then she pushed him down on the bed, and I'm surprised the bed held there.
I
She
know. It
got
was
him
1,000
a
pounds of
strap-on.
person
Yeah.
on that bed. So we all miss Rachel because if there was nothing happening in the house, you can just go to her bedroom and she would be high on pills, probably crying in a pile of trash
Poor
after
lady.
getting a concussion.
I have a hard time watching that stuff because I'm just like, who hurt you? Why? What
Well,
happened?
okay.
She'll
If
let you know.
Yep. She'll let you know everything.
I'm
and,
so sorry, lady.
No, you wouldn't be if you saw it.
No.
you definitely. I get it.
I would be. I would just finger her, make her feel better.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd
definitely
fist
wouldn't.
her, finger
Well,
her.
She'd cry.
She talked about it being tight down there.
No, yeah, she's hysterical, RJ. She just needs a good old Dr. Rubdown.
There's her in her safety gear.
That's what most bitches need. Most bitches, they just need to be retarded for a couple of minutes. You know?
Well, she's available now. You
Okay.
could.
No, she just got proposed to.
I think she would probably cheat on her husband. give
With
it a
me,
chance.
yeah.
Yeah.
She sees this fine piece of ass. She's like, yeah.
I don't know. She might be a chubby chaser, but I doubt it. So yeah, that's Rachel. We also have Derench, who is Australian and has smoked crack. Is currently a stripper.
Wrench, something like that.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, she's not falling, so I don't need that part on there. But yeah, she's Australian. She did cam girl stuff before. Aussie stripper. There we go.
Let's get a close up.
I mean, yeah. Type in Derench body. Mm-hmm. See what we're working with here.
We got any Eagles spread, RJ? Huh?
Yeah. Oh, we got, okay. There's Aryeh in the gimp suit. It's a pretty good one. There's him with his colored in ridges. Oh, Aryeh, my beautiful prince.
Aussie stripper.
Okay, so you can't really see her that well.
No.
But let me tell you, it's good. It's good. She has the craziest eyes. And I thought that she was going to be a mess, but she is probably the most sane person that's been on Fishtank in all 4 seasons.
I mean, that's not saying much, though, right?
No, it's not saying much,
Yeah.
but she's pretty. She's got it pretty together. So she's cool. The last person, because Rachel ended up leaving.
You didn't go through Ellie. It just had Angelina.
Oh yeah,
'Cause it
Angelina.
stopped with her slide.
Okay, yeah, Angelina is. I don't know. She's some Filipino girl that did have a lot of energy, and she ended up getting eliminated recently. So she was kind of one of the good ones. Oh, also we had Jin.
Oh yeah, Jin.
I forgot about Jin.
Hell yeah.
He
Korean
was
Jin?
He was a Japanese pervert.
Oh,
So,
just
yeah.
like Jin from Lost. Okay.
He yes, he was looking up girls' skirts, and the way that he put it was
He's a shark?
that he's really not.
You can't
like
let a
this in-
shark into a fish tank. Come on.
Well, they do have sharks too. So,
Are they sharking?
well, they kind of fight the contestants sometimes. There's a big
Wow.
fight between Freddie and one of the sharks. and he got
Clearly, if
knocked
you're a
out.
Japanese pervert, you're out there sharking bitches.
he leaned into the pervert part a little bit too much, where he said that this isn't how he usually acts in public, but since he's on Fishtank and he's allowed to,
That's
he's
how
going
he
to
acts
act
in
like
public.
that.
You never go full pedophile.
Well, he went full pedophile, and he was saying a lot of crazy stuff, and I can't remember why he actually left. I think he got kicked off by production, but
He kept on bringing up stuff that they're like, hey, they do for side projects or other stuff that's not supposed to be on the show.
he was bringing up
Joe Rogan
Something.
experience, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, he kept on saying Joe Rogan podcast by day, train by night.
They're like, no, advertise us.
Yeah. No, he brought up one of the producers, 4chan handles or something, like some weird inside information that doxed his 4chan or something. It was retarded, but he got kicked off. He was kind of cool too. So 3 of the best people have kind of left.
Pause. RJ, sidebar here. Devin just said the pedophile was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, he's not an actual
Okay.
pedophile.
Back to the conversation here.
Okay, I can't just go back to the conversation.
Kevin, do you want me to search up pedophilia?
No, don't type in pedophilia. on
Do you want me to?
Google.
Do you want me to search cool pedophilia?
No. I don't want to know if cool pedophilia exists. The last one that we have is Seth. And Seth is a newer one after Rachel left. They brought in a replacement for her. And Seth is right there. He's the Where's Waldo looking motherfucker. And he is just a normal guy.
Uh-huh.
There's really not much to say about him. He's from a small town in Ohio. And he's just done nothing with his life. And now he's here to
Classic.
try to win. Yeah.
Did you guys know, speaking of small, an average height for Filipino is 5'4", and a woman's 4'10".
5'4"?
That leads
Yeah.
me into a question I have, RJ, too.
Okay.
Okay, would you rather be a midget or you with a pussy?
No, I'd rather have a pussy.
We've talked about this so many times
because
before.
So you'd rather be
they're already short,
current
but I wouldn't
you,
want to be them.
But you'd rather be
current
current
me?
you. Yeah, you're current you. No, you're not some hot lady. You don't turn into Angelina
Aw.
Jolie or something.
Okay.
Or just head with do. No,
No, that's
it's
gayer.
your exact body and facial features and everything with a pussy, no penis, or a midget.
Oh, no penis.
And I look the same as I do, but I'm
as the
shorter.
midget? No. You can be the hottest midget you've ever seen.
How big is my dick?
A baby's arm.
Okay.
Oh,
so
like a full baby's arm? Because babies, it's impressive.
because I've measured
Because I've been
I know
collecting
exactly
baby
how big
arms.
a baby's arm. Yeah. I've been putting them next to my
It's
dick.
for science.
Just
It's
wish
only
it.
for science.
He's at the park. Ma'am, can I measure your baby's arm real quick?
Yeah. For science, for Filipino
I've been taking my
science.
vitamins, and I want to see if they're working.
Yes.
It's still bigger. Okay.
Fuck. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you could be the hottest midget you've ever seen, but you're still a midget. Or you're you with a pussy, which is
RJ wants
also
a pussy.
pretty
No.
cool.
I would be the midget because I think everybody wouldn't want to have sex with me because I'm a funny little midget. Versus now I'm normal.
Yeah, so RJ said
So
what dude,
I've been
he's
a midget.
wee
Okay.
man. Somehow
So-
he becomes a
Oh,
wee
yeah,
man.
everybody would be like, "We want to sleep with the midget." I was like, "I'm down."
So I guess the real question is, would
you have a small dick. I know. I'm a small person.
It's
It
to
makes
scale,
sense now.
okay?
Yeah, draw on the scale.
Now my life finally makes sense. I guess the real question is, would you rather be a midget or yourself currently?
No, you need a
Yeah.
pussy. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
No. Because he's just saying, oh, if I was a midget and I
Yeah.
had a big dick, everybody would want to sleep with me.
I'd rather be me because I can reach the top shelf.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah.
snacks
If
are more
RJ was a
important.
midget, we would
Yeah,
be.
oh no, 100%.
If RJ was suddenly a midget, we would just be picking him up all the time.
All
And it'd
of
be
the time.
very funny.
I had a friend that was not even a midget, but he was just small, and I would pick him up by his neck. I was in high school, and the teacher had to tell us to stop it.
Yeah, imagine just just ankle picking RJ, just carrying him around by his ankle.
Yeah, so everyone that's listening,
Like a homeless bindle over my shoulder.
so I happen to go to Devin's house a lot, just saying. And if I was a midget, I would have a luchador mask and I'd jump off things onto you all the time when you're sleeping.
I
It's
would make you do
fucking
that.
Randy Savage elbow drop you. I'd do frog splashes.
Doesn't it sound cooler than being yourself right now?
It does.
yeah.
And you'd be like,
Devin
Devin
Devin just hears in the dark banana. He just hears minions back there.
I feel like it's like,
Oh,
oh, he's over there. Banana. Oh, he's on that side of the house.
Kevin. If I had a midget friend, I would minionize the fuck out of him, and he couldn't do shit about it. I wonder if they've done that.
What about you, Devin? You'd be a midget or you with a pussy?
No, pussy. I'd get a pussy. Yeah,
Yeah, because then you'd be a lesbian.
I could. Yeah, I could be a lesbian. I could
You
just
didn't even think
play
about
with it
that.
myself.
Totally. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, no, I could be gay.
I wouldn't get fucked by men at all.
No.
And you know what's weird? He'd fuck me because I'm a midget. And he'd be like, "Hey, you're a midget. Look, come here, let me fuck you." And I'd be like, "I don't
Oh, yeah,
want
well,
you.
he'd sit on
That
you.
head and
Yeah.
yeah.
Let me tombstone pile drive you."
I'd make you disappear, RJ.
You know, that's just the 69, standing 69.
No, I'm putting you all the way in.
You'd be my little mini me.
Yeah, I'd go pussy for sure. I don't want to be small.
Just to see what it's like. I've lived long enough with a man with a penis, with
Yeah,
the
exactly.
hindrance of a penis.
Honestly, if I could change after like 40 years, I'd try it out.
Yeah, honestly, if I could just change my entire look to look like a hot lady, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, if I could do a 50-50 life where I'm living the first half where I got to make money and like do cool shit as a dude, and then when I get old, I can just be a lady with a stinky pussy.
Big tits. Yeah,
I'll be a lady
that's pretty cool.
all day, every day. So I think that's all the contestants. Seth is just like a normal guy. Who else are we missing? We're not really missing anybody. Let's do the tier list. Let's talk about these a little bit more. All right, so first one, we got Freddie. RJ, I know you know about Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, do you have any questions about Freddy?
Freddy.
Penis size.
Is he a demon from nightmares? Was he a pedophile that the town rallied against and burned him alive? Therefore, he is haunting the nightmares of the children of the town members who burned him alive. Is this the same Freddy?
Not entirely.
No, but he might have beat his ex-girlfriend.
And some rape allegations.
Might be some rape allegations too, yeah. But he says that it's all
But
on
he
the
likes
up and up, and
anime?
No. Freddy is
different.
Freddy's
It's the alcoholic.
You're thinking that because we said it's our friend Christian.
Oh, no.
But-
This one's you. Okay, yeah, you. Yeah, okay.
This is
Rape
a
allegations.
little bit of me.
Yeah.
Alcoholic.
Alcoholic.
He's a drummer, a jazz drummer.
He's a jazz drummer. He's a really good drummer.
He's a singer in the band, though.
Singer and guitar in the band, but classically trained jazz drummer.
Wow. Sounds cool.
Yeah. I personally, I would put Freddy at A tier because I think he could win because he kind of, I think he still doesn't know that he's on a show.
He's just trying to drink beer.
Yeah, he's. I haven't even gotten into the beer bell yet. So they have this bell called the beef bell, where if you're beefing with another person in the house, you ring this bell, and production will come up with a challenge for you. The loser has to wear a dog collar. They did a shot collar for a little bit, but it was a little bit too much. But you have to wear a dog collar and sleep downstairs, and if you have to go to the bathroom, your owner, who's the winner, has to walk you to the bathroom on the leash.
I got a beef bell, too, for all my little piggies.
Right there's the beef bell.
Come here, little piggies. Here's the beef.
Sweet.
So that's the beef bell.
So that's the beef bell.
Okay.
Now, the first night, Freddie was really drunk, and the TTS kept on telling him, ring the beer bell.
Which is the out loud texting talk thing that they
Yeah.
do.
So the chat kept on telling him, ring the beer bell. And he's like, that's not what the bell's for. And they just kept on saying it. And he's like, I want a beer. I'm going to ring the beer bell. And then rang it. And it became the beer bell for a little bit until he kept on ringing it. And then it became the beef bell. And he had to do a challenge. And I think he lost, became the dog. I think that's what this is. I think he's got the leash on right now.
What's the dog? What does that mean?
He gets a collar put around his neck, and he's chained up. See the chain on
So
the
he has
wall
a
right
collar,
there?
and he's literally chained up, and he can't really leave this
That's
spot.
his puppy pad that
And
he has to sleep on.
Anywhere he goes, he has to crawl. So if he has to go to the bathroom, whoever beats him, like in whatever competition they have for the beef bell, they'll do like a literally like who can like solve the Rubik's Cube first, right? Whatever puzzle they do.
Yeah.
Whoever loses gets chained up, and the other person's their master. So they have to literally be like, I have to go to the bathroom, where you literally crawl to the bathroom and they carry the chain. So anywhere they go, they have to either be chained up or brought by their master.
Yeah.
What if I have peanut butter on my balls?
Well, then
What if?
you do what you got to do.
Well, how'd he get there? I assume I know why.
What does the dog do in that scenario?
Oh, you're saying if you are the master.
Of course.
Yes. You tell the dog
This
what
is
you want to
something that hasn't been explored yet. And if I had $25, I would do a TTS to see if they can explore this a little bit. So yeah, he rang the beer bell a few times. He got knocked the fuck out too, like knocked out hard during one of the challenges.
What's the name? Red?
Luke.
Redbone?
His name's not Red. It's Luke. Yeah, he might be able to see a video. It's probably gonna play a lot of sound, but yeah, he got fucked up. He got completely knocked out, and he couldn't drink that night because he had a concussion, and he was very sad because he's an alcoholic. It's a pretty cool guy.
You know,
I don't think he knows he's playing a show or game.
You know where you might be able to go, RJ? If you go to a thing called skipvids.com. Do you guys know what this is?
No.
Just open up a new tab, go to skipvids.com, and then when you go in there, click Fishtank, or click whatever you're looking for. Skipvids.com.
Is this like a Cody thing? You know what Cody is?
This is just free YouTube. And I don't know but if you're looking for something specific,
Ooh.
like this is like without
okay.
ads, and you can minimize stuff. And
Okay, wait. Go up and type in Fishtank Freddy fight. Or Freddy Figures. Or that. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, click on that. And
it's going to be
sounds off.
muted
There
sound,
we
yeah.
go.
And
Perfect.
it's just like YouTube, RJ.
Oh.
You could press it so it's bigger. Oh, why'd you press the sound, RJ? Don't
There
Because
we
press
I
go.
pushed play and then it started playing the sound.
Is that playing on your end, too?
Fucking Filipino. No, I'm just hearing it, like from your headphones or something.
Yeah, it was loud as fuck.
Do you want me to fast forward it?
No, just make it. Yeah, fast forward to like 2/3 of the way. That's 1/3, and that's 2. Okay, go back a little bit.
Fractions.
We're learning them. Is this not even the? Okay,
No, it's the
here we
fight.
go.
Okay, wait. Is this when they're about to fight, or they just fought?
Okay, go back a
they're
little
still,
bit more.
They're still going.
No, this is after. Go back. Yeah, go back more.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it's lying on
okay.
the ground.
Okay, this is
Here we go.
Okay, there's a man in orange. Who's that guy?
That's the shark. That's Luke.
Okay.
So he plays one of the sharks, which he just dresses
The
up in a
red shark.
mask. And
Ooh, sucker punch. That's not cool.
Freddy had a beef with him, so he has to wear this mask the whole time too.
Okay,
And Freddy gets some shots on him.
He does not know how to. Neither of them know how to punch.
No, Luke's a little bit better now with the mask off.
Mm-hmm.
And is that the one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep, that's the one where he's out. That one knocked him out.
I don't know if that
Not too
knocked
bad.
him out. I think he's just a baby.
If you hear the sound on, you hear him going. He's pretty knocked out. Wait, is that the one?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
because he falls over there.
He's like, yeah, I think we're good. I think we won this one. We're probably good. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
clapping.
yeah,
That's
Freddy-
nice.
Yeah. Well, they like to support their friends.
Oh. What's that?
Yeah,
hat?
Freddy.
What's that cool hat that guy's wearing?
Which one?
He's wearing like the guy in
Oh,
the
the
background.
beanie?
Yeah. What's that hat?
This is a beanie.
Just a beanie.
Oh, yeah, that's Seth. Yeah,
I thought that was one of those cool Middle Eastern hats that you see.
No, he likes stripes. I'm more a fan of the bucket hat that Ben's wearing. Yeah, I think I need one of those bucket hats. So yeah, back to the tier list. This is Freddy, a new white guy. Okay, there's the grooves in
I
his
like
head.
how it just keeps on coming up videos of fish. Calm.
There is a funny thing that
Water
happens on the
yoga.
subreddit for Fishtank. It's called r/Fishtank Live. And every once in a while, there will be some random person that posts a video of their actual fish tank. You know, just like lost, wrong subreddit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Freddy, I'm going to say A tier because I don't think he knows that he's in a competition at this point, and he's just like kind of going with everything that happens. He hasn't really gotten too flustered. And
He gets flustered.
but,
I mean,
like,
just not about the game, but he just gets so drunk that he'll just be like, "Fuck you, TTS. Fuck, say that shit again. I'm
Well-
gonna come to New York and beat your fucking ass, you piece of shit."
yeah, they did harass him
It's
for
so
about
good.
2 hours about. Somebody said New York is gay, and he's like, "Fucking New York, you're probably from Boston." And he just kept on going off on like people saying they're from Boston if they don't like New York. And I was like, I think he only knows that he only thinks there's 2 cities in the United States.
Oh yeah, and then literally they'd be like, "I'll meet you at the Eiffel Tower." He's like, "I'll fucking be there as soon as I'm off this fucking show. I'll meet you at the top and
Yeah.
I'll beat your ass."
He's been getting
Hell
pretty
yeah,
aggressive.
we're gonna
Fucking
have
trash.
sex with a girl together. Fuck yeah, I'll meet you there.
Honestly, that's something he would be all for. He wants to take an RV trip with all of the fish after the fish tank. I think because he doesn't have a house right now, and he's planning on winning. So
Yeah, as soon as he said he's out of here, he's gonna be moving.
yes, yeah, because he doesn't have a place to live right now, and that's why he's here for a month and a half. So I think he's got a lot of motivation to win. I'm going to put him A tier. RJ,
No, I think Freddy's awesome. I just like when he gets drunk and wants to fight people.
it is pretty great.
It's fantastic. And
Yep.
then he's just like literally anything that's happening, he's like, "Can I get more beer?" Because he changes like 180. You know, it's
Yeah.
just literally like, I'm gonna be an angry drunk that says some weird fucked up shit, then I'm just gonna yell at everybody. And he's good at drumming.
He also stole Adderall from one of the girls in the house.
Oh, they got talked. Did you ever see that video of him getting
Yeah.
talked to? It is so funny when they're like yelling at him just to leave because I guess he got in trouble for stealing Adderall. So they brought him to the back, and it
He
was
was
like
just on Adderall.
It was like a behind the scenes video where they're like, "Hey, Freddie, we told you cannot take any other people's like stuff." And it was just them being mad at him, and he's just goofing off still, like, my bad,
Yeah,
bad. They're like,
my
I'm
bad.
sorry. Do you want me to like clean? No, just go back upstairs.
You want me to suck your dick? What do you want me to do? So yeah, I'm saying A tier.
Okay, I like A tier.
I think we're putting them A tier.
A
And Mike, if you have any input on these, because you're connected to Daniel,
Yeah.
so
A tier.
now
I feel like he's gonna be biased then.
now I know you haven't seen too much of Aryeh, but Mike, I'm telling you, you got a little bit of Aryeh in you.
The Jew? That's the Jew, right?
You got a little bit of the Jew in
A
you.
little bit of Jew in me.
A little bit of Jew.
I've got a Jew in me.
You know how he has all those grooves?
Mhm.
That's like the Filipino islands that have 7,000 plus islands.
Okay.
Yeah, did you guys know that?
I didn't. 7,000.
7,000. It's like 7,300 something. Like
I feel like that's the population of the Philippines.
no, there's
7,000
so many fucking people there.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the population of the Philippines?
I don't know facts about the Philippines. I just knew there's over 7,000. Reminded me of the grooves in his head. I mean,
Okay.
fuck shit.
All right. All right. Yeah, moving on to Aryeh, the Mike's alter ego.
I've got some golden corns. I've got some horns on me. I wear this
think-
little hat to cover up these fucking demonic horns on my head.
They don't tell you that, but that's why they wear those little hats.
Mm-hmm.
I think Aryeh is going to be, for me, S tier. I think he has a lot of potential because of his.
Master of weather.
I don't want to say retardation,
Retardation.
but his powerful autism. I wish, RJ, can you go back to the Reddit real quick?
Powerful autism. I'm listening now.
He has quite powerful autism. Go to miscellaneous fish. No, just go. Scroll down. Scroll down. Is it just those two pictures? So this is Aryeh.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
it
don't
sounds
know
pretty
what the
cool.
context of that picture is.
And Rachel.
Yeah, I don't have the other one. But his posture is impeccable. He has the posture of a king.
Oh, maybe if I look up the posture of him and Daniel.
Yeah, just type in Aryeh green line test. It's crazy. So Daniel, these are the two wolves that
Aryeh
live
what
inside
test?
of you. Green line test. So these are the two wolves that live inside of you, Mike.
Inside of me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's not popping up. Anyways, Daniel has. He's the anime guy. He has the craziest posture. He is a question mark shaped man.
Mm-hmm.
And just type in Aryeh posture. Just delete all that and type in Aryeh posture. All of it. Just delete everything. Hey, just start over new. Just go to the end, delete everything. Still not there. And posture.
What's that you
No,
wish?
okay.
I got to type fish
All
tank.
right, you got to type fish tank. Oh, they're not showing our boy. We got it. Yeah.
What type of posture does a Jewish guy have?
He just always sits at attention.
Oh no, it's 90 fucking degrees.
It's crazy. It's
Oh no, that's okay. So literally, he's straight up, and then Daniel is a fucking
this is
question
Daniel.
mark.
This is how Daniel exists. I don't know what the hell is wrong with his body. And there we go. There we go. There's our king, our Aryeh,
Oh, yeah.
our beautiful
Throwing
Prince
it
Aryeh.
back.
Just feeding an Asian subservient. Oh, there we go, Squidward. Fucking Zoidberg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he also says that he strives to live his life as SpongeBob does. This is great. So he's SpongeBob maxing in his real life, where he envies the fact that SpongeBob has like a menial job that he enjoys so much and makes enough money to own his own pineapple. And that's what Aryeh strives for.
SpongeBob likes to step on the beach. Oh, you're not familiar with that song? Stepping on the
No.
beach. Doo-doo-doo-doo. It's in a SpongeBob episode. Don't worry about it.
Well, that's a very Aryeh thing for you to know.
He would know
which
exactly
furthers
what
my-
timestamp and episode
yeah,
that is.
he would know. So Arya, I think Arya is S tier.
It all happened when I fucked my dad. When my dad came around with his big ass, my dick went inside.
There's a guy with a big ass on there too.
And I just busted
producer, though.
inside
That was Mintz that I
of
showed
my
earlier. Yeah.
dad's big
Mintz has a big ass.
fat Jewish ass.
All right, we got Jin, which Jin is not on there anymore. I think that he would be. I think he would be B tier.
No, I don't
because-
think he'd be that great. He did little stuff, but he's like the quiet one.
Yeah.
This is
He
the
needs to do
pedophile?
more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, he's a pervert. He's not a pedophile, but I'd say Daniel's more of a pedophile than him, just based on the anime stuff. But I would say B tier because he was showing promise before he left.
I didn't see much promise.
All right. I mean, it's up to you. We can do C tier.
I found a C.
Okay. Now,
He did leave like literally 3 days in or something like that. It's crazy. So you don't even know.
yeah.
He
So
didn't bloom.
we're on to Daniel now. Daniel is
Daniel's my anime friend.
This is your anime friend.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Daniel doesn't show much promise in the show itself. He should have got eliminated. Angelina got eliminated instead. But he's not doing anything, and he's just kind of annoying. He does get drunk
Yeah, he does get drunk
every
yes.
once in a while, and he gets kind of fucking wily
This is what he does. He just walks around by himself with his hunchback
and his shirt off.
and just walks around and doesn't talk to anybody unless
Doesn't-
he gets drunk.
Yeah. And when he gets drunk, he just kicks the walls when people like amp him up. And they told him to stop. They're like, hey, dude, stop kicking the walls. He's like, it just feels so good.
I agree. It's
So-
nice to kick a wall.
Yeah, so there's a little bit more Mike and Daniel. Yeah, I think Daniel's personally D tier. I think he's the next one to go.
Yeah, I think I'm not a huge fan of him.
No, I don't think he has any redeeming qualities.
I feel like everybody there hates him right now.
Everybody hates him and they're pretending to like him for some reason. And he hasn't made friends and he just doesn't do anything. So the fans don't like him. They don't even like him enough to like send him negative
Yeah, we'll
messages.
just leave him right here.
Yeah, he's not even D tier. Yeah.
That sounds like me. Nobody likes me. I don't
Well,
do
you're both
anything.
Arya and Daniel.
Okay,
So I'm
just make a point?
beloved and no one
Okay.
likes me.
Can I just make a point real quick?
The duality of man.
A real Gemini.
Yeah. My point here is he doesn't have a podcast. So Mike, you're better than him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Does
Yes.
Arya have a podcast?
I don't think any of them do.
I wish Arya had a podcast.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Oh, he'd be singing the whole time though. Moving on, Rachel. She's obviously S tier. She should have stayed. She
Oh,
left on her own. She was the best content for the house.
She was good content,
Yeah.
but I just didn't like her. I know that's the point of her.
No, she's the worst person I've ever seen.
She's fucking.
Yeah. She's a horrific person.
So Devin
In
loved
general.
her.
Yes. Honestly, yes.
Literally, what day are they on?
13?
Yeah, he's been gooning.
I
Yes, the
never
whole
even
time.
thought about that once. She angered me so much.
7 screens, all of her just jerking off.
He's ordered.
Not
her puss-
coming.
He ordered her pussy directly from China.
I would try it, Rachel, for this night. Try it out. See what happens. Yeah, she's S tier.
I wonder how much money we could make doing that. Like marketing.
Making Devin flashlights?
No, like marketing flashlights, but like this is Jennifer Aniston's pussy. You want to buy it?
Well, we'd have to say, I think even Rachel from Friends would be like copywritten. We couldn't say her real name, right?
do you know what we need?
Right?
Well,
Can
I don't
we?
know. That's what I'm
What if
saying.
it's just
Like,
for personal use? What if I'm just telling that to myself?
Well,
Is that illegal?
if you're going to do that, I think what you need to do is sell it to the Philippines because they're actually in 2023 rated the top time spent on Pornhub are
yeah.
Filipinos.
Wait, really?
Yeah. In 2023, they are rated the top time spent, beating like Germany or something like that.
Beating off Germany.
Yeah.
what if we flipped
By,
it
like,
though, so we didn't get in trouble? Like,
For 30 seconds.
what if we were like, oh, this is Jim Carrey's pussy?
We'll just pick random people.
The Grinch's pussy.
Yeah. And just have it green. We're covered.
Well, I'm sure that already exists, but no one's making Jim Carrey's pussy.
No, not his actual pussy. How would you go about making that, though?
Just off
We
my
need
own.
dimensions.
Just mold mine over and over again.
You have a whiteboard full of calculations, just pictures of like the Grinch and
Of
Liar
all his
Liar,
movies.
Me, Myself, and Irene with measurements. It's like, if I could engineer Jim Carrey's pussy.
Just literally on the computer in the background, just him just being like, smoking. Just over on repeat.
We should do a tier list of top tightest Jim Carrey pussies. The Mask, tight as hell. Young Jim Carrey. In Living Color.
Ooh.
Fire Marshal Bill pussy.
Cable guy pussies. Top
Cable
tier.
guy pussies. Top tier. Yeah, that's for sure.
Ooh,
Tightest Jim Carrey.
we could do Timothy Chalamet's pussy.
Okay, well,
Come on.
that'll fly off the shelves. We don't.
We can make so much
I don't
money.
think we can keep up with production on that. How long, if we really did this and started a business selling male celebrities' pussies in a fleshlight form, how long until we get sued? And like, how does that go about?
I don't
You
know, but if we can make some scratch, maybe a couple $100.
Yeah,
be worth
I mean, exactly. I don't have much that you could take from me. You just type in lawyer. Lawyer legal spelled incorrectly.
No, you typed it in wrong. You need to type in Jewish lawyer. It's different.
Jewish lawyer. I mean,
Jewish
those were
lawyer.
all your Jewish legal issues.
Oh, and then we could do the opposite, right? Like we could be like, oh, this is Michelle Pfeiffer's penis, right?
I'm not going to type that in.
Jamie Lee Curtis's penis.
Yeah, that's getting too close to the truth, though.
That is. I don't know. I've seen True Lies.
Oh, what's that big titty bitch that you like from Euphoria?
Sydney Sweeney?
Sydney Sweeney's penis.
I don't like that. I don't want to see that happen.
Look at
It would probably sell pretty well, though.
It would, yeah. Imagine.
Hot dog bun?
Yeah, imagine you're just at home in your bed, just sucking on Sydney Sweeney's penis.
I need my pacifier before I go nappy. All right, so who did we leave off on? Rachel.
I'm looking at hot dogs.
I'm looking at hot dogs.
Rachel's S tier. Ellie.
I'm looking at sexy ass hot dogs.
Okay, so Ellie's the 18-year-old right-wing grifter. I think B tier. I think she's right in the middle of everything. Oh, also, Mike, there are stocks that you can invest in on the website where they go up and down based on the popularity and how many people are buying them. Mm-hmm. And you can invest in certain contestants' stocks and make money to use within the site.
Is it an
If
up
you
and down
trade
market?
correctly.
Is it a bull
It is.
and what's
It's a
it? Bull and chicken?
Bear. It's bull. Yeah, it's cow and chicken market.
Yeah, I mean, you could buy like stock for
It's
them.
a real cat dog market.
You could buy like candies and toys and trinkets and stuff like that.
Yeah, you could spend it on TTSs or just invest in the other ones for fun.
Or Devin, you know what you could do?
Yeah.
You could buy a pearl or diamond. But did you know that the biggest pearl is found in the Philippines and it weighed 75 pounds and it was worth over $1 million worth?
Hey, Devin, you could buy your own pearl necklace.
75 pounds a pearl. Imagine that.
That's one pearl at 75 pounds.
That's basically, it's huge.
I'm not going to lie, I do want to see that pearl.
You mean pearl from SpongeBob? You're a
She's
type of
more than
lady.
75 pounds.
I've got a pearl you can see, big guy.
You got a 75
Do you
pound
guys-
pearl for me?
Do you guys want to know where they found the
Got a
pearl
big
possibly?
Pearl for me, daddy.
But you curious where they found that pearl?
Manila.
No.
And your mother's pussy.
It could have been in one of the largest underground rivers that actually happens to be in the Philippines. Yeah. They have the longest
Okay,
underground
I will
river.
give you that is interesting.
people go there just to see the underground river.
Underground river, is that like the cave thing?
Yeah, you got to go in there, and it's all underground. It's a river.
Okay.
Yeah, much.
I hate that Filipino explanation.
Yeah,
It's underground. It's a river.
river underground.
Yeah, it's like a ground river.
It's like a river, but it's underground.
Underground water. Underground.
Yeah, we have our own Harriet Tubman here.
Yeah. It's Manny Pacquiao.
many Tubmen in the underground river.
This redhead's retarded.
Yeah. Underground river. What do you think it means?
I know what it means, but like, never mind. Anyways, it's
Okay,
not
sorry.
me. All right, go back to the list.
I've got more questions. Would you rather be fucked by a ghost or a demon?
Okay.
A ghost might be Casper.
You don't know what the ghost is, right? Imagine you can't see the ghost, but you're getting fucked by it, okay? And you're busting hard, okay? But you don't know what the
maybe.
ghost is, right?
Okay. Well,
No, you're
if
busting.
you're getting fucked by it, what do you mean getting fucked by a ghost?
Whatever.
What do you mean?
Devin, close your eyes. All right, imagine you're getting fucked.
Yeah, when you say it like that, I think I'm getting fucked in the ass.
Yeah.
And
The
thing
ghost
that
of
you're-
Rachel.
The thing that you're alluding to is that you don't know if it's a man or a woman.
Yeah,
if
Rachel.
I'm getting
It's
fucked
Rachel
in the
with the
ass, it
strap
doesn't
on.
matter if it's a man or a woman.
Did
Why?
we forget who
It's not pegging isn't gay, Devin.
That's a terrible opinion, and that is your opinion, not mine. And I think it is gay. I think that the women that peg are also gay.
Okay, well, what if you're you're just getting fucked by a ghost? That's all you need to know, okay?
Okay.
Devin, you're
Or-
getting fucked by that.
Front
Or
or back?
you're getting fucked by a demon.
Okay. I have my answer. Go ahead, RJ. What are you picking?
Now, your demon could be
I say ghost.
non-binary. They could be no genitalia, technically, I guess.
Well, how are they fucking me then?
They take a knife and they cut a hole in their belly, and they stick your dick in the hole in their belly.
They glory hole their
Okay.
sheet.
Yeah, because they're a fucking demon.
So this is what I was
Okay.
asking. When you say I'm getting fucked by something, it implies that I'm being penetrated.
You've never had a girl fuck you?
Well, not. She hasn't said that.
Good point.
If she said that, that would be
He's never had a
insane.
girl fuck him, RJ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck your dick. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck on your dick.
Devin only has sex prison style.
Yes, rape. Only rape.
Yeah. What happens if it's a hot, like, big titty bitch ghost raping you, though?
A demon could be a big titty bitch, too.
True.
Okay, I'm picking ghost because either way, a demon's gonna go demon style on that thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want that. Whether it's frontsies or backsies, I don't want anything going demon style on me down there.
RJ, this is how Devin gets around pedophilia. Okay.
It's true. I'm
He's
the victim
in my
here.
trap.
I'm in the
Snared
No.
again.
No. Demons can be any age.
Demons
And I
are
don't-
demons are eternal.
Okay, I have a question for you then. If a child fucks me, am I a pedophile? Am I a pedophile then? If a child fucks me?
If a dead child fucks me,
If a dead child fucks me in my ass, am I a pedophile then?
I am here, and a dead child is all the way over there.
Over there. And he passes through walls and fucks me in my ass. And you're going to call me a pedophile?
Again, ensnared in my delicious
No,
trap.
A child can be a demon, and if I was getting raped by a child, I'm not going to jail. I don't know if there's ever been a case of a
Yana.
child raping an adult. That's not. I'm not that is
Yana,
a
my
Your Honor
client
situation. Yeah, immediately thrown out. Your client fucked my client. Therefore, you are accused of child rape? I don't know what the word is for it.
I like how in the courtroom they get like a a fucking seance lady in there to talk to the ghost to see what age the ghost is.
Ouija board.
Yeah, exactly.
Some old Jewish lady in a Ouija board.
Yeah, they get a fucking Santeria lady in there. They get a witch doctor in there, all to talk to this ghost.
The boy says he's been dead for 200 years, but he died at the age of 7. I don't know what you want to do with this, Your Honor. This is quite a case for the ages. It is quite a moral conundrum.
Yeah, me and you, RJ, we're getting fucked by demons. Okay, buddy.
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm getting fucked by a demon.
There's some sexy ass demons out there, so.
Well, most demons are women, too. So I guess that's
true.
a safer bet. But I don't want anything going demon style on me. Yeah, next one's Ellie, the 18-year-old Vietnamese girl. I'm saying B tier because
I'm putting all their beat. You think
Bitches.
I think
she's in the middle?
Yeah, she hasn't done anything special yet.
She didn't do shit.
But she's a Zoomer, so she's like immune to everything.
True. She's a youngin.
Yeah, I think that's B tier. Who's the next one?
The Wrench.
The Wrench. I don't know where to put the Wrench. I think the Wrench might be A tier.
She kind of planned, when they got rid of.
Did
the
you look up her
elimination round.
nudes?
Who do you think you're talking about?
Then how is this up for question? Where she belongs? Just go off the nudes.
Well, okay, if we're putting it based on that, then I'm moving Rachel down to the bottom. Arya can still stay there. But if we're ranking them on sexuality.
No, just this one. Just is she
This one?
Yeah,
this
just-
one, yeah, then S tier.
Yeah, dick tank and rate her. Put her wherever she's
then
supposed to.
definitely S tier.
Yeah, she got nice titties. She got big old nipples.
No, they're normal size.
What about bush? She got bush.
No bush, no.
No
Complete.
bush,
I mean, from what I've heard, I haven't seen
Hairless.
them all. Yeah.
Like the ghosts you like.
Yep. Yep, she's hairless like the ghost I like.
Do you know who probably looks at her most? Is women.
What?
Did you know in the Philippines, 58% of the population, more females look at porn than males, and it's the only country that actually does. That actually, women watch more porn than the men do.
Now, where do they
that is-
classify trans women in that?
We don't talk about that here.
Do you think Filipino women watch trans porn?
No, I'm saying
all
that
the above
there's.
do. It's
What's the population of
Oh.
trans women in the Philippines?
That's got to be pretty high.
Yeah, exactly.
47%. Top of my head. Random number.
40% of the women are men?
Yeah.
Damn.
I've asked my mom. she hasn't told me.
Mom, are you my dad?
She keeps
Mom.
on changing topics.
Do you have a penis, Mom?
Do you guys know what the top porn category is in the Philippines?
Ooh.
Let's see.
Category.
Is it Henkel?
That's not I think it's a search term, not a category.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know what constitutes a category. I kind of want to just say Latina.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Good guess.
Is it sex tourist?
No.
They're not gonna, they live that. They don't need to search that. What they want to? Oh, look, I'm on the internet. Let's show my friend.
I'm the tourist.
Yeah. This time I fuck him.
I go to Nigeria. I fuck.
No, I think it's something basic like Latino.
They're not a fan of
Latina.
them.
Black
BBC?
people is BBC.
No. Nope.
Oh,
Chinese?
Japanese is the top search category.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, my mom's not a huge fan of the Japanese.
That's interesting because, like, I think the top one in the South in America was like BBC or like black guy cuck porn or something.
Yeah.
So people kind of watch the
Yeah,
porn.
the things
they
that we hate.
Yeah. Yeah, I watch tomato porn.
Which is why Devin watches a lot of straight porn.
Tomato and watermelon and cantaloupe.
Yeah.
Things fucking it.
I just hate straight people so much. Okay, who's next? We got two left on this. We got Angelina.
Yeah, RJ watches a lot of liberals getting owned on Pornhub.
He doesn't know that it's not porn.
Yeah, I'm just watching it and be like, yeah, I agree.
Watching
I'm
Jordan Peterson debates.
pacing my room, just being like, yeah, fuck yeah, they're right.
Hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Change my mind. Change my fucking boner. Make my boner soft.
Oh yeah,
Crowder.
changed my mind about ghosts, huh?
Yeah. It's not rape if they fuck you. Change my mind. I want to show up to a college campus. It's not pedophilia if a ghost fucks you. Change my mind. Angelina is the Filipino girl. She's no longer on there. I think she could have made it, but
No, I think because she's the Filipino one, she should have been number 1, but they kicked her out.
well, they didn't kick her out. She lost the challenge,
Yeah, she
which
didn't
is
have enough
a
candy.
pretty good sign. Yeah, she didn't collect enough candy. She got it stolen from her because she's weak. She's
Yeah,
a
she
weak
is.
little girl.
She should have been, working out more.
Yeah, but nobody steals Ellie's candy because she flies under the radar. That's why I think she has value.
And Durench is like, I got a booty that will just smack your face, and you ain't taking my candy.
Yeah, she does.
She has candy in her booty. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, there's probably some extra candy in that booty.
I wish she would sell the wrench booty candy.
I've been saying this to myself all week. I've been like, "Ooh, yeah, you see that girl there? She got a fucking fat ass. Yo, you ever see a girl with an ass like that? Yeah. You ever want to eat the meat between the cheeks? You know what I mean?
You want to eat the burger between the buns?
You ever want to get the meat between the cheeks?
Talk about a hot dog. I went back to it. Yeah.
Yeah, get that meat. Baby. She got that meat between the cheeks.
I was thinking about complimenting girls by just saying stuff like "rockin' tits." You know,
I was thinking
how'd that
about
go?
that too, about walking up to a girl and be like, "You've just got nice tits."
or saying "cool tits."
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
Like saying you have cool tits is a very
Right,
funny thing. It's like they're not nice, they're not big. It's just like those are pretty cool.
You high five them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's
You're
like,
fuck yeah.
it's also, it's like, it's not weird, okay? It's
Yeah,
also not
definitely.
weird.
It's definitely not weird. Hey,
To see a woman who has a newborn and be like,
yeah,
those are fucking kick-ass tits. I mean,
big ass tits, lady.
Your child will be
Rock
fat.
on. The metal fingers.
man, those veins are fucking cool.
Yeah. Radical ass, lady.
God, your clit must be such a cool. It must be really fucking fantastic.
Just magnificent.
And
clip.
just in case they ask, how do you know? It'd be like, because, the top 25% of nurses are Filipinos. Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell.
It seems like a. It seems like a very
say that
conservative
to a
estimate.
lady.
Yeah.
I can see. I can tell what your clit looks like.
So
I can see.
I've seen
can see
enough
it through your
faces
Yeah.
that I can tell.
I'm looking at your nose, and I can judge the size of your clit based on your nose. That's all I'm saying.
Look at my hand. You can tell my dick size from my hand.
You know the dick size is correlated with nose size.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah,
the
you get
length of your nose.
You get that little Michael Jackson nose. That's what people don't know about you.
is that why they trimmed your nose?
Yeah, I was born with a Michael Jackson pig snout. It's me.
Is that why they
so funny
circumcised your
to
nose?
think about you with that little nose.
Serious, guys. Stop making fun of my little nose. It's not funny anymore, guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're putting Angelina. I feel like she could have been good. I would say.
Well, I mean, she's Filipino, so I think she's awesome. Now the only other Asian I have is Ellie.
I would say she's right there with Ellie. B tier.
I did like how she, it was basically Freddie and Angelina against everybody else.
Yeah, and then
they
it kind of fucked up the dynamic
True,
when she
because
left.
it was literally, and now they're just quiet because you
They're
have all
all-
the retards.
It's all splintered.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who to hang out with now.
Quiet. I mean, Durench and Freddy talk. Ellie talks to Aria now. Daniel's quiet, and Where's Waldo is quiet too.
Yeah, and Seth is the wild card because he's a day walker of sorts. He kind of goes in between the groups, and he hasn't made any enemies yet. But he has been there like 5 days less than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has potential because he knows what the show is, and he doesn't.
Well, he's watched the show so far, versus
He was-
everybody else hasn't seen it yet until they leave.
Yeah, he was watching the show live and then got the phone call to be on it, and went like the next day, like quit his job and went there. So I think he can. I don't know. I think he might be A tier.
You're putting him all the way up.
I think he might be A tier.
That's crazy.
He's got to do a lot to.
Devin
like,
just
win
got
over the
kicked off
fans.
the show, Mike. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, no. Seth, I don't like Seth. He's questionable. Like I saw his little thing where he had the guys' night where he basically just sat there and talked about music, but it was Freddie and Sam that talked about music. He just kind of nodded his head.
But he initiated that whole thing.
True, but he's like, you guys like Imagine Dragons? Yeah, it's
True.
like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Do you guys like to ever like imagine dragons?
I don't know anything about music, but I do like imagining things.
like
Here's
to-
a whole bunch of bands no one's heard of. Like they're like not popular, and he'll be like, yeah, I like Sublime.
Like, what about Muse?
Yeah, like they're cool. It's like, shut
Yeah, I
up.
like-
Shut up.
30 Seconds to Mars.
I'm actually in Jared Leto's cult.
Yeah, but he's I like him because his personality seems okay. He seems as the quiet one, so he's getting along with people, which is good to get along with people. You get people on your side that way because this is an elimination game. I have nothing against him. I would not probably put him above B because I think he's on the same page as Ellie. He's just kind of there.
I'm fine with B.
But he hasn't made a move. Freddy's just Freddy, so he's out loud. He's outgoing, and he's just like, I'm gonna,
Yeah. I think, okay, I think the three people that could win it are Durench, Freddy, and Aria.
perfect. Yeah,
That sounds good. Rachel.
you're gone.
Well,
I like RJ.
She's fat, so she
RJ.
fell to the bottom.
I like you being in charge of the tier list.
I don't like that. They're not listening. to me.
Jim's gone.
You can't just reorganize this at the last minute. We all decided on these.
She's my Filipino queen.
Okay. She's gone, though. She's off
she's
the
gone.
show.
So that's why I gave her an A.
Okay, you can't move her up to A.
No, but
Up the order.
Rachel was fat, so she fell to the bottom.
She fell. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't give in, RJ. Put her back down there, okay?
Yeah, I don't like Rachel. Fuck
Yeah.
Rachel.
No, she sucks, but
Yeah.
that's why she's like the best contestant.
Mhm, but she lost already. You know why? Okay, do you know why she left?
She
Mike?
might come back.
She might come back. She has a CPAP
Yes.
machine when she sleeps, and it broke. Somebody in the house broke it, so she has to go home so she doesn't
Yeah.
die in her
Her
sleep.
life support got broken, so
Yeah.
she
So funny.
she had to medically leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Um,
RJ. RJ, have you ever had your dick sucked by some butt cheeks?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what he
wanted to
pays
check.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he asks for at the truck stops.
Yeah. I'm into weird stuff. Oh, I'm down for weird stuff. I want your butt cheeks to do some
Suck
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
Suck it. I want your cheeks to suck it. Yeah.
You're not doing it right, bitch. I paid you.
Yeah. Call that sucking? You ain't doing it. I don't know what the fuck you want me to do.
I want you to fart on my dick, okay?
Fart on
Yeah,
me.
come on. That was-
Don't make me say
yeah,
it.
I didn't want to be weird, but
wanna be the one
we're
to say
here.
I don't know. Some girl did it to me once. She said she was sucking it with the butt cheeks, but she was just farting on my dick. I guess. But I don't want to admit that. I just want you to suck it with your cheeks.
Yeah, I say B. But you said what?
No, I say B. Yeah. I said A, but yeah, B's fine.
Because he's not Freddy. Freddy stands out. Everybody knows Freddy. He's just, who's that quiet guy in the background that looks like Where's Waldo
Yeah.
with all his fucking striped shirts?
Yeah, that's me, the quiet guy in the background.
No, you're Danny.
No, I'm Seth and Freddie mixed together. Yeah, I'm definitely Seth and Freddie.
No, you're Rachel and
Not Rachel. Not
Rachel and Freddie.
I am not Rachel. Well, Rachel and Freddie had a great dynamic, so it might be true. It was funny because like everybody in the house hated Rachel, but like they were still trying to be nice to her. Freddie never hated her. He was like genuinely trying to be like friends with her, but she was so mean to him. It was so great to watch. All right.
RJ, I was thinking about a fun prank on Devin. Would be that we'd go to like intersections and stuff and put signs. You know how like you see signs for like we pay cash for houses and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
Or we pay cash for cars. I was thinking about us putting Devin's phone number on one of those and saying we pay cash for sex in quotation marks.
Yeah. I like that.
I think you guys are going to get arrested for that.
It's going to
That's
your
illegal.
phone. It's in quotation marks, okay?
Okay. Well, quotation marks implies that it's being sarcastic. So then I think that'll hold up in a court of law.
What if in parentheses we put ... gay?
What if a gay pretty lady hits me up for some gay
sex?
lady sex?
Okay, that sounds like a win-win, right?
Yeah.
I know. Joke's on you guys. I've met my wife. What now?
Yeah. If
Feel
anybody
stupid now.
joins our Patreon, I'll give you Devin's personal number and I'll send photos of Devin.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give you.
Yeah.
I'll send some photos. If you want to join a Patreon, I'll send you photos of myself just daily. Just, hey, good morning. I'll send you good morning texts.
We get some photos of some sweet penis pie.
Yeah. I mean, sure, if you want it. If anybody asks for it, I'll send it. I'm just letting you know.
I like you doing a blog of every day of you having sex with a different pie and rating it.
And eating it afterwards and rating the taste.
Yeah. Your whole Patreon's dedicated to that.
The saltiness really brings out the caramel and the empanada.
He's talking about his butt.
So my empanada. I'll call my butt my little empanada.
Yeah.
That's it. We're done here. We're done with this.
What else are you going to talk about? I wrote down going to Home Depot and asking for someone's help, and then like giving them these vague lists of your home project that you're doing, which is just setting up a glory hole. But talking to one of the Home Depot workers about getting the right stuff for it.
Just having a full 10-minute conversation. Yeah. I need to build a wall.
I need a drill that's this big, not too big.
Yeah,
it's about this size.
So you guys have these 6-inch can light cutout saws, but that's a little bit too big.
Yeah.
But I'm building a wall.
Like a Filipino size hole. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't need to be structural. It's just kind of temporary.
About maybe waist height or so.
I do like the idea of a guy being very dedicated to the craft of making the most beautiful, sturdy glory hole that you've ever seen.
Like one of those construction shows, but just for glory holes.
Yeah.
What's the name of the painter guy? The Afro painter guy?
Bob Ross?
Bob
Ross.
Yeah. Bob Ross, but it's like the glory hole version. He's like, hi,
Well, he's
everybody."
painting glory holes?
No. He's just he's doing the construction. Today we'll get a hole.
Why is he so calm?
We're gonna drill.
Yeah,
it
why
in.
isn't it Bob Vila? Huh?
Yeah, it's Bob Vila or Al Borland from Home Improvement.
Yeah.
He just grunts while doing it.
I did see a guy at the this
Gay.
has nothing to do with glory holes, but I saw this guy walking with his kid at Sam's Club wearing a shirt that just said Super Daddy, and I thought he's got to really plan in advance that he knows he's going to be with his kid all day to wear that shirt out in public. Because if he doesn't have a kid with him, he's just wearing a shirt that says Super Daddy. He's jacked as fuck.
I mean, that works.
I like the
but
idea.
People might get the wrong idea.
I like the idea. Man, we should make these shirts. That's just like gay dad and the arrow pointing over. You know, just so I can go out with my son. And they're like, huh, wait, are you the gay dad or are you saying he's the gay dad?
Hey,
Well,
who's the gay dad? Well, then you meet another guy with another gay dad shirt. Like, what now? Be in the bathroom? 5 minutes? got me.
I make glory hole videos.
I also like the idea of RJ just walking next to you. The gay dad chair, the airplane.
I wouldn't notice.
It's my new disc golf shirt.
I don't read.
What else did I write down? I wrote down displaying dominance to women. I wrote down that.
That's always necessary. First time you meet them.
Yeah, there's
Definitely. I have a business idea.
that. Mm-hmm.
You know how they make like non-alcoholic beers and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
What about the virgin daiquiris, virgin margaritas?
Yeah, I've heard of those.
What about virgin weed gummies?
So like Haribo gummies?
Yeah, but we call them virgin weed gummies, and we sell them for the same price.
Yeah, we just sell Haribo gummies.
Yes.
Okay.
It's more of a drop shipping type thing.
It's more of a us at the corner with a little table that we set up. And
Yeah. Maybe we just advertise them like, ever want to eat a whole bag of weed gummies?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you can.
Yeah, now you
With
can.
virgin weed gummies.
Virgin.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like fun.
Does anyone else think that probiotics are just tiny little bugs that eat your shit? You guys ever think about probiotics and what they are?
I don't know if I thought about that much.
I don't know what they are, but people say like it's good for you. And
Yeah.
I feel like it just eats your shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of the game Wordle, but it's for slurs and it's called Slurtle.
Oh, there we
You
go.
just guess the slur of the
actually
day.
been playing Wordle.
Have you really?
Yeah, it popped up on my Google, so I was like, I'll play it, and I literally downloaded the app, and I've been playing that the last couple of days,
Why have you
realizing how stupid I am.
Yes. And you won't play Disc Golf Valley.
No, I won't. But
I've been playing Turtle.
that's where he has to go poop.
That's just where you edge shitting.
Turtle.
And I spell, okay.
Yes. Which I spell with my shit. Yep, that's turtle.
How did he not guess this sooner? Come on, it's a craze.
Well, I mean, the Z's are hard. Once he got the Z, he figured it out.
Aziz is hard. You're right.
My dick's so hard.
I wrote down we should have play dates for our penises. I wrote down that.
Okay. I'm listening.
Yeah. You guys want to set up a play date together?
Penciling you in for a play date. Can little Mikey come over and have a little play date with my boy?
Maybe we could try that on Tinder or something. What things that you go on to talk to ladies.
I'm just picturing a tiny little soccer ball being like kicked back and forth by dicks. It's a little play date. I did have a movie idea for White Django Unchained,
Ooh, okay.
which is an Irish guy, and it's just a S. Craig Zoller movie about Irish slavery.
Daniel
It's more
gets
of a
hanged.
It's more of a thing that I just want to see.
Django.
Daniel gets banged.
Ooh, there we go. I like that one. By
Remember Daniel?
A couple of black bastards.
Remember who Daniel is, Devin? It's Mike.
Oh, it's okay. Yes.
Oh yeah, you want to see me get fucked by a group of black guys?
I mean, if the video's out there,
I have looked. It's not.
if there was a video out there where you were just like, yeah, there's this video of me getting fucked by 8 black guys,
You'd watch it.
I would eventually watch that. I would give it a few weeks, but it would be in the back of my mind, like, I gotta see this. It's like a gore video.
I would like
know?
to find that video, a picture of it's like that chick sitting around like the 5 black guys are on a couch, but I feel like it would show too many photos.
Yeah,
right
you
now,
can't
'cause
type
I'm
in.
probably not
What
on
if
safe
it's
search.
what if it's
porn.
delicately framed to where like you don't see any nudity, and it's more of like a close up of my face, and then you vaguely see figures in the background.
That's somehow more upsetting. That's way more upsetting. That's too personal. Way too personal.
Did you know that they have a thing called the Feast of the Three Kings? It basically is a celebration of Christmas from September to January in the Philippines.
What is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just literally they celebrate Christmas for those times. So literally, if you go to the Philippines, you'll be jolly the whole time,
Is
Devin.
this why you like Christmas so much?
yeah,
Is that why it's called
fantastic.
Jolly Bean?
Yeah. And did you notice something interesting? You notice how I'm always late to the podcast?
Yes.
They call this Filipino time because Filipinos are up to 2 hours late sometimes to events. You'd be like, be
Are
there
you
at
serious?
8. They'll be like, we'll show up at 10:30.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, they call it Filipino time. My mom told me that's the reason why I'm always late.
Is black time a real thing too?
It's called CPT. It's colored people time.
Yeah. It's a thing.
Yeah, it is a thing. But I don't think Filipinos count as colored people. I'd feel bad calling you a colored person. is what
And
I'm
since she's
saying.
Filipino, she moves up.
I can't just keep moving people
Yeah,
on the
it's just
tier list.
slowly moving
It's already
it
been
along.
decided.
Yeah.
I wrote down men made up Bigfoot because they kept on getting caught having gay sex by their wives in the woods. They're like, no, we found this mythical creature out
We got
there.
really distracted, and that's why I brought my video camera.
Is this why you had to work late? No, I was looking for Bigfoot.
Yeah, no, that's why he fucked me, Bigfoot.
Whose bra is this in the bedroom that I found? That was my studies for Bigfoot. I had to bring some bras out there to
And
capture Bigfoot.
this applies to all mythical creatures across all continents. I'd be like, yeah, the fucking chupacabra, it's just out there. I was
the
just
Cockness monster.
I was out there on my boat, and I saw a wild Nessie.
The
It
Cockness
caught me
monster.
attention for quite a few hours.
yeah, it's just the stories guys would make up so that their wives wouldn't get mad at them for having gay sex.
I am
It's just-
so sure that has happened. Like alien abductions. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Fire in the Sky. That's all
Yeah.
about gay sex. That's
Yeah.
Brokeback Mountain.
He disappeared for a couple of days out in the woods. What do you think he was
Yes.
fucking doing?
yeah. Oh, yeah, I got abducted by aliens. Sure, dude. You're getting your ass fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think that is right there?
That's a gay
It's supposed
distraction.
it's supposed to be a whale's dick, right?
Is it
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's like the hypothesis is just a whale's dick.
That's so funny.
Just a whale going belly up, being like, "Look at me,
Did they ever have just an exhibitionist
look at
whale?
this,
Look at it.
it's so big, isn't it?"
Did they have a frame of reference for like dinosaurs back in the day? Like when
I
did
mean-
they discover dinosaurs? I feel like that was like the 1920s.
It was the 1800s, but yeah, it was relatively recent. If you don't
Yeah.
consider dragons dinosaurs.
I don't want to say what I think dragons are publicly
This is Devin.
until I have more evidence. Yeah, but did they have like a frame of reference? Like the average Scottish person, do you think they would see that thing in the like the loch? And
No, because they believed in giants until relatively recently.
they might be onto something though. Have you seen the doors? Those doors that they made back then are pretty big.
seen the outlines of the giants on the ground
Exactly. What about the Kandahar
with the
Giant?
stones?
Remember those? The Kandahar Giant, the red-haired, 10-foot tall people skeletons that they found in Kandahar?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Remember that, RJ?
Yeah, I remember those.
You just don't want to type in Kandahar, do you?
Nope.
you know they can't get hard giants. You know those guys?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not gonna look that up.
Just big old softies. Impressive.
Let's see, RJ. I wrote down this one for you. This one's a little bit long. Where are you? My diaper's full. I don't want to get a rash from all this poop and all of my cummies. It's so smelly. Maybe you'll find a toy or two inside of my delicious
Why do you
diaper.
call it delicious? That's the most disturbing part. Delicious?
Yeah.
Wait, RJ, go back up. What's the fourth one? What is that cat creature?
You've never seen this? This is an old one.
Oh, I've seen that.
yeah.
Okay.
I used to love that little guy.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I just didn't have my
With it
glasses
right
on.
there saying, change my diaper. Why aren't you changing my diaper?
Change it.
Change
So
it.
wet.
Yep.
God,
I wrote that one just for you, RJ.
That was nice.
Yeah.
What song was that?
It's like, I don't know the song, but I like the content.
That was good.
RJ, would you ever get into wearing a diaper?
Like, I don't think I'd get into it. But, you know, but it is a nice feature, just kind of walking around and be like, I don't have to go to the bathroom.
That's the type of logic that I was hoping for. And I think that you could be talked into diaper life eventually.
Seems easy. Like, just, I like to sleep.
I
Just
think-
being like, I don't want to go to the bathroom. Oh, I did.
think if you got a mini fridge and a TV in your room, you would be real close to diaper life.
Oh, yeah. One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to pee-pee poo-poo.
I'm about to shit. I think we'd get you there.
Yeah, and then I'm going to be like, Devin, change me.
Where you at? My diaper's full. Where are you?
I miss you. My baby's full. I miss you.
Here's Poopy.
You get a diaper, and you get a diaper.
My diaper is full. What did you type in? Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Where are you? Where's my diaper?
I'm sleepy. I need to be put down for my nap.
I forgot about this. I was in the sauna like a month ago, and there's like these two younger guys, and there's one was a black dude and one was a white dude, and they were probably like 20 or something like that. And they were talking
rice trader. Get out of here.
and they were talking about Star Wars, right? And I was just like giggling to myself, like, you fucking idiots, you don't know fucking shit about Star Wars, you fucking piece of shit. But it was so funny because the black kid was like, yeah, Darth Sidious, he ain't no joke, man. it was just so funny the way they, yeah, Darth Sidious, he ain't no joke, man.
He ain't no joke, man. He's going straight up unk mode. I don't trust that motherfucker. Yeah. Ain't no
And
joke,
it's like,
man.
come on, like, I'm not racist if I'm getting that in public, okay? If I'm
You make
getting
this up.
in a sauna, a white guy and a black guy talking to each other about how Darth Sidious ain't no joke, okay?
Wait, which one's Darth Sidious again?
He's
Is that the double lightsaber?
He's the Emperor. He's Palpatine. That's Darth Maul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Darth Maul ain't no joke either. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
See that motherfucker? Crazy ass horns? and
No
shit?
Sith ain't no joke, motherfucker.
Man.
I don't play with those Sith.
Yeah, I don't fuck with the Empire these days.
For 10,000 years, that wood has kept us down. Sith.
Are there any like made up slurs in Star Wars?
Yeah, like Nerf herder, and yeah, God damn, I'm so stupid. Why am I answering this legitimately? I'll be like, yeah, you know, Nerf herder.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
knows.
everybody
Nerf.
knows
Just
this.
turned into George Lucas. Actually, yes, the Nemedians have quite the.
It's Nemoidians. Okay.
I tried so hard on the fly. I came up with that. Give me half credit for that.
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit. I'll give you a little taste.
I was thinking about making up new slurs. I don't know what they'd be for, but just like words that sound like a slur. Like I have jiker,
Okay.
a Coogan,
Ooh, a Steve Coogan.
Steve Coogan, and a sloon. I don't know what a sloon would be, but I think the double syllable or the double
It's a woman
The
of some
O's.
type.
it is it's a
It's that. Yeah.
sloon.
One
That's
of
a
those
jiker.
is a sloon. One's a
Definitely
jaker.
Yeah.
A jaker and a sloon walk into a bar, okay?
Then a Coogan walks in.
All right. Well, we did some good work here. Just to wrap this up, I wrote
Well, that's
down.
Fish Tank.
So now you're gonna watch Fishtank, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Now you're like all sold on it.
Yeah, because it's like 6 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, you got plenty of time to get into it.
I watched the first season, and then I just watched bits, whatever. Devin's like, check this funny part out of the rest of the seasons. So then when they started this one, I was like, oh, they're back into that first house I saw. And I knew some of the characters from the first one. So it kind of, a trip down memory lane of, oh, yeah, they like destroyed that wall and the wall's back up.
RJ loves nostalgia. Yes, I
yep.
do. From 3 years ago.
Trip down penis lane.
Yes. I mean, the picture says it all.
Penis lane.
What's the Beatles song about something lane?
I was just singing it.
of a penis.
I was
lane.
singing Penis Lane instead of Penny Lane.
Half credit still, though, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
I thought of that. You know?
Penis Lane. Boom, 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 boom.
Big penis is cotton.
Instead of Lewis Lane, it's Penis Lane, and it's super gay instead of Superman.
Okay, I like where your head's at.
Yes, all right.
Yeah. And it's Beep
what-
Man.
That's what RJ says to his boyfriend. I
Guess
like
who-
where your head's at.
Guess who Beep Man is?
That's that Damon Wayans superhero movie.
Blank check.
The
I was
90s?
thinking Batman.
Not Blank Check, Blank Man.
Oh yeah, that's right. Blank check.
Blank Check. Yeah, you know that one with the black superhero.
Yeah, you know that fictional
Check.
movie where suddenly a black guy gets lots of money.
Yeah, that would never happen. That thing that would never happen in real life. It gets I think they call it Inward Rich or something. I might be mixing up two movies.
My son was running around saying that he made up a new robot. And it's called the Nazi robot. So I thought that was pretty cool.
It's been on Twitter, I see.
I had to double check that. I was like, wait. The not C robot? Okay, I'd like where your
How are you
head's at.
spelling this?
I can't
He doesn't know about Z's yet, does he? They only learn a little bit of the alphabet at a time, right?
Yeah.
'Cause I think I was in like 4th grade by the time I figured out the letters.
Yeah, by the time I got out of my diaper, I was about 4th grade, 5th grade.
I was still diapering, but in my pants, like an adult. So we're gonna